Hello, folks. It's me, Average Ed. Guess what? I got a box from these folks. What's better than getting one box? Is getting two. Ooh, will I be a big fan? Let's find out. Okay, folks, as I begin to try to take the initial staples off here, I'm going to give you a little background on this delivery, on this new unboxing. Why there's two boxes. As you know, I have a couple of e-mobility vehicles already. I have the Phantom scooter and also the electric XP, and I'm enjoying both. And I also have the Switch bike kit on my commuter roadie. And this was a while back. It's been almost a year, because last year was, one of those times where you're just kind of locked in and doing nothing. And I just, decided just to go get e-bike and do all that. And, that just kept me sane. And then my significant other said, I'd like to be in that world. And she had an interest in getting an e-bike too. And so when this came along, or when we heard the news, saved up the money, and when the next batch came around, we ordered it, and it finally came in. And so it's here today, and that's the background. So there's nothing better than your significant other saying you're interested in something and you can share it together. And this is something that we're probably going to be doing for, the rest of the time here, enjoying the city and enjoying our e-bikes. So let me continue on here, and just like magic, let me just fast forward. Alrighty, got all those staples out. Let's do an initial check on what we got here. Looks like it's packaged up well, so good job, Ariel writer. It's looking pretty good. Always do these initial checks just to make sure that it doesn't look like anything is so much damage. And the other one too, since we've got two, it's packaged up well. So let me try to maneuver and get these things out, and then start seeing what we got and do some assembly. All right, let's muscle this guy out of here. Ooh, definitely lighter than most. Well, let's get it out of here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, folks, muscled both of them out. It's the Ariel Rider Rideal. Got a black one for me and a red one for her. And we're going to do just an initial check. Always do that. Got the accessory pack here. Pretty much the battery is encased in there. Got the seat post and seat. The wheel, same thing on the other side. Got the keys, accessory pack, and also the seat post and the wheel on the other side too. I got my keys. So let me get all this stuff off of it and then start assembling, and then we'll go from there. And in the accessories box, what do we have here? We've got the manual, got to read that. Pedals, got to put those on. The lights, looks like hardware and extra screws. Touch-up paint. Tool kit, pretty nice. And I'm assuming this is the power supply or the charger here. Very nice. Good. I got the protective shipping stuff off of the first one. So let's take a look at what we have. Of course, the handlebars are there. Got this battery, controller, and the wheel. Got to put the through axle, put that on. Got the 750 watt motor. Looks like everything is looking pretty good. Nice beefy disc rotor there, and a nice beefy kickstand. The only thing I need is really just to go get my tools, and let's go ahead and assemble this bad boy and then do the other one. Alrighty, the only real assembly is just putting on this handlebar. Let's tighten up just a little bit more here. We'll probably have to loosen these just to make sure the fork is aligned before we put on the wheel. Let me get this on and then we'll finish the other one and we'll go over both of these bikes. Hey folks, it's finally done. Side by side is the mid-step and high-step Rideal from Ariel Rider. Rideal? Rideal? I don't know. Tomato, tomato. We'll move on here. Let's start from the very top. Wasn't too bad in putting the handlebar and the front wheel and the seat here. Also the light up front. So very minimal assembly. So anybody can do it if you get this type of bike. Again, it's the mid-step, red for her, black for me, high step. Anybody that's going to be about 5'8" and shorter for the mid-step, probably 5'8" or taller for the high step. Moving forward, we're going to the very top here where the controller, you can turn it on, pedal assist 1 through 5, 6-speed, gear shift, throttle control. Moving down, you got a stiff fork, no suspension, and mechanical brakes, 180 mil disc rotor, 27.5 tire and wheel. Says they're puncture proof, but the city is going to test that. Moving forward, 48 volt, 14 amp hour, claims 60 plus per charge. If I get 40 miles, 35, 40 miles, I'll be happy. 48 tooth up front, 6 gears in the back. And the most impressive part is this 750 watt motor for this type of bike. And then also you have this super chunky looking kickstand. And the brown sort of accents on the seat and on the handlebar covers here, grips. Looking very nice and very tasteful. Again, I'm going to do my initial testing of both bikes, both performance and safety check before we go on our first ride. I'm going to do my first impressions on my bike, probably ride hers as well, just to go through it and compare. And I'll give you my first impressions. So that's on the docket for next time. Enjoy the ride. Please do not drop on N. Fragile, fragile, fragile.